Hello guys, welcome to my channel. On today's video is an introduction for the new familiar we just got to the Korean server, and it's amazing guys. This familiar, just to introduce you guys, this familiar can reset the cooldown of 3 of your familiars on the familiar arena. Imagine reset, so they can do the skill again. So the name is a little tricky because actually there is no such a familiar on the original game. At least I couldn't find any. I searched everywhere on the internet, guys, how the encyclopedias about the game, the past games. And I think it is exclusive for crosswords. So I show you guys. This familiar is this one. You remember? I told you guys, you'll be a sleepy familiar because this name in Korean is Jolli. And it's like Jolli is a verb, so it's like to be sleepy. And he's a support familiar and light element, so he's very good. I will explain after his skills, and he have new skills. This one is like a state of sleeping. Your enemies also. I will explain better later. I think the only thing that is curious is like how to name him. You guys will help me this because we don't have English translation for it. So we can call him Jolli, but it is from the Korean. In the Japanese, like sleep, something like this, sleep. And the Chinese is like small, sleepy. So I don't know how to call him, but I think I'll just call Jolli. And then when they launch the official name, I will change the name of the videos. So we can just call him Jolli. Or if you guys prefer, we can call him Sleepy. But it's a little obvious that he's sleepy. So that's him. Jolli, I think this is translation from Google. I think the best translation will be Jolli. We can call him Jolli. That means is his name. Sleepy, literally. Or sleepier, sleep. So he's a rare 4-star support, light element. And he'll be a game changing. He'll be for sure meta on the Familiar Arena, and I plan to get him. I didn't decide yet which one I get, because he's actually good for Witch. You guys will understand why. For PvE also, you guys will understand. But let's see. So his passive, what he do? He's increase the damage by number of offensive familiar companions you have. Imagine is familiar. So if you have Aurora Lens, he can be a good partner. And the light attribute increase by the number of light attribute familiar companions, and also increase the attack power. Later I show you guys the percentage in the game. So in addition, the amount of damage your partner and your party members deal to dark attribute monsters increase. So if you are grinding some dark monsters, is very good if someone in your party having him, because he not just you but your party members also. So your dark attribute monsters increase, so it helps a lot for PvE in this passive here. So let's see his skill. Lullaby is the translation. So what he do? With his sleepy eyes, Jolli tries to put the enemy to sleep with the power of moonlight. I just by this I want to get this familiar. So enemies damaged by the moonlight, so people effect, take damage, and are affected by drowsiness. This is a new effect, guys. So while in drowsy, movement speed is reduced, and the critical resistance against against them, and your party member is reduced. So critical resistance, guys. So imagine if you are rich using this, you just do a lot of critical, and then all the players also. I feel like sometimes some destroyer is very hard to deal because they are full critical resistance build, so you do much less. So this can be a good counter. And if one person have it, imagine the other party members also can do it. So open awakening from drowsiness. So after that, the enemy is still with flash, so he still cannot catch you because the flash. So it helps a lot. So I think this is one good application for PvP. But we have to see how it works. We have to do some tests if it's really effective like this. So that's why I try to get him also. Jolli. So Jolli leads 3 random allies to dream war together. So 3 familiars I think is random. So what he do, he restore the HP of these 3 familiars that gets this dream state, and he reset skill cooldown. So I feel sometimes, imagine you have like a hippocampus, this is an example. He already very strong skill, imagine you can do it very fast, 2 times, so it helps a lot. However, this is very important to point out, his skill don't affect himself, so he cannot use the same skill 2 times in a row. Makes a little sense about it. So that's the Jolli skills. So if you guys are curious about the percentage, I will translate for you guys in game. So here the first, increase your damage dealt by the number of attacking familiar in 2%. Your light damage by 2% for each attack familiar you have, and your part members 1%. And for each light attribute familiars, increase your light damage by 2%, and increase the number of damage you do to monsters, dark element monsters, in 1%. So it have dual increase, 1% heal and 0.5 your part members. So this is Awaken 0, of course, unlike Awaken 10, 2.5%, so increase a lot. So let's see, this is the drowsiness. So let's see. This is the active skill. So damage equal to 109% to the enemies in the range. And it gives drowsiness, this is the drowsiness, for 5 seconds. Like I told, movement speed reduced by 10%. And for you and your party members. And the critical resistance to attacks reduced by 5%. And after the state of drowsiness finish, it gives flash, and the flash deals damage equal to 200% of attack power for 8 seconds. So after this you get flash also. That's crazy. So this is basically the effect in Familiar Arena. It's very simple actually. So immediate recovery of 10% of max HP and of 3 random familiars, and skill cooldown reset. This is very important. So in the right moment you can have how your familiars, 3 of your familiars can do again the skills. And this, let's check Awaken 10. So you see movement speed 30% reduce, and the critical resistance reduction 20%. And the attack of flash 200%. And he recovered 20% of HP of 3 familiars. The problem I think is because other familiars like Shrimp Parlor and Toko, they constantly recover, right? But this is just one moment. So I think he can be a good partner in like a burst. In a burst team. In my engineers is some degree like this, his party. Because if all the familiars of the enemy gather in one place, I can do massive damage. Just when he leaks, which is the skill that reduces the defense. So have the opportunity to do this again can be very good. But depends on the strategy. We have to check. We are actually having soon the familiar championship, and later we can see how the whales are using him in what kind of things. If you guys, I don't plan to summon now, but if you guys wanna check, it's his banner. Jolli summons. He stay for 20 days. Jolli, oh, Tori is here, guys. This familiar came in like in October, and he's already here. His banner, Rerun is already here. Wow, this gives a lot of value to this banner. If you get a copy of him, oh my god. I have him Awaken too, if I get another one. So fire lanes, okay. This one, wow, they increased a lot the quantity of familiars. Cactus was before. Aurora lanes. This is the new one on global. I will make a video about things soon. And helix, that's okay. Chance 0.25 and 6% to get in, but it's guaranteed the maximum. So that's it, guys. That's the new familiar. They just updated today. I just showing you guys. They didn't even post yet the video of introduction, but I plan to do a video test with him because I think he can be a good partner with Snapdragon also. So I have to decide. Actually, I have tickets with my ROG 400, but I have to check with my engineer if he's viable. But that's it. What do you guys feel about Jolli? Did you guys like him? Later I'll do some tests, so we see soon on global how this will work, so you guys can prepare when they launch it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and see you on the next video.